Hello and happy Tuesday. So let's go ahead and just kick off gratitudes um for today.
All right. I am grateful to be here and also for my grandkids coming tomorrow and
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah.
And it's kicking off a whole week of, so my LA daughter is coming up also, and then my niece from Reno is going to be here at some point, and so
Nice. Yeah, a
it'll
little
be,
family reunion. So that'll be nice.
yeah, yep.
Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Um, let's see. I guess in this moment, I had a really great lunch with a client of mine. You know, we get together, a jewelry client of mine, like once or twice a year,
Oh,
and
nice.
just to sort of catch up. And we have this really extravagant lunch at North Italia, and we drink. I drink champagne, and then we order a bottle of wine. So it kind of puts you out for the rest of the day. But we had a really, really great lunch and caught up. And I was really grateful for the compliment that he paid me during the lunch because he was like, I was telling him about like, I'm really starting to think about like what it would look like to get into this writing and,
Uh-huh.
that sort of thing. Um, and he was like, yeah, you're a really great writer. I caught some of your posts or whatever from, the Camino trip and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Um, and it just really sort of warmed my heart because I never know who reads my posts and whatever, but he was just like, you know you're just a really good writer. And
Yeah.
it was very surprising because he's hardly on Facebook. So for the time that he did, like whatever he caught was enough for him to catch his eye. So and then I got a phenomenal dress that was on sale, and so I'm just kind of feeling
Fun.
in good spirits. So um,
Nice.
yeah. Okay. On that note, let's get together and flip on over and let's get into child's pose.
Okay. I need to make sure my phone's plugged in. Hang on.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. Sounds good.
Like it. Okay.
All
I'm
right. We
ready.
good? You good?
Yep. Yep.
All right. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat, take a deep inhale, take a deep exhale. And coming into this place of gratitude and grounding, deep breath in, deep breath out. Just allowing yourself to be here. Breath in, breath out. Good. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Let it all go. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position. And let's just be on all fours. Let's do some cat cows. Dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale, stretch up, look up, reach up. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. And then shake it all out, the head, the tail. Push back, downward facing dog. Walk to the top of the mat, hang in ragdoll. Grab both elbows, just slight sway from left to right. And then release the grip. Slowly unwind. uncurl, untuck. When you get to the top, bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Good. Then bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale together for Om. Breath in. Breath out. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Tuesday. Glad to have you with us, Margaret. Inhale, arms up, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Interlace the index fingers, up. And then tick-tock the body. So right and left. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. And then lift up. Hey, Margaret, do you want to put your thing on your voice on mute? Just because
Yes.
Yeah, that would be great.
You can hear me breathing.
I can hear you breathing. Yes, I can. Which is
Forgot about that.
Surround sound. It's great. All right. Again, just right and left. Last little bit. Good. Reach up to the ceiling. Create a steeple-like grip with the fingers as you push forward and then take the head back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Keep the hands interlaced as you forward fold. Nice and easy. Halfway lift. Forward fold. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Walk out the dog, pedal out the feet left and right. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Okay, walk out the dog in between. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Warrior one, right side. Right foot through the hands. Left is on the angle. Again, shift the hips. Take the arms up. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. And start the Ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. Deep inhale, lift to the ceiling. Sink a little bit more on the exhale in that front knee. Okay, good job, Margaret. Lift up, inhale, exhale, sink down deeper. Inhale, exhale. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Warrior two, in and out through the nose. Again, energy shoots out. Look over that right middle finger, staying on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And reach forward, in and out through the nose. Good, Margaret, good focus. One more. And then reverse the warrior. Right hand up, left hand down the back leg. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Reaching that right arm to the back wall, bending in the right knee. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. One more. Extended side angle, right hand, right knee, left hand up and over. Palm faces the ceiling, left pinky side faces the floor. Yep, really good job. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. In and out through the nose. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then come out of the pose. Take the right leg back into the air, three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. Take it back, three-legged dog. right knee, left elbow. Take it back, three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. Take it back. Right knee, left elbow. Take it back. Right knee, right elbow. Back. Right knee, left elbow. Back. And then bring it through to crescent lunge. Right foot forward, toes of the left rise up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Bring the hands to center, twist to the right and hold. Okay? Hugging everything into the midline of the body. Twist and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Last twist, inhale. Last one, exhale. Good. And then release. Take the right leg back, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, come up on the toes, exhale, heels. Inhale, toes, exhale, heels. Last round, inhale, toes, exhale, heels, warrior one, left side. Okay, shift the hips, take the arms up, palms face each other, stay on the breath, deep inhale, deep exhale. In and out through the nose, breath in, breath out. One more. Warrior two. In and out through the nose, breath in, breath out. Reach the arms forward, staying here. Deep inhale, deep exhale. In and out through the nose, activate the breath. Stay here a little bit more. Good. Reverse the warrior, left hand up, right hand down the back leg. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. So stretching that arm back, bend in the left knee, in and out through the nose. Last one. Extended side angle, left hand, left knee, palm faces up. Right hand comes up on the angle, gazes towards the right elbow point. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Sink a little bit more in that front knee, deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. And then come out of it, take the left leg to the air, three-legged dog. Left knee, left elbow. Take it back. Left knee, right elbow. Take it back. Left knee, left elbow. Back. Left knee, right elbow. Back. Left knee, left elbow. Back. Left knee, right elbow. Back. And then rise to crescent lunge. Left foot forward, toes of the right. Rise up, inhale. Exhale. In and out through the nose. Lift up on the inhale. Sink a little bit more in the front knee. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And then bring the hands to center as you twist over to the left side. Twist and breathe. Twist some more. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. In and out through the nose. One more twist. Good, Margaret. Good. And then come out of the twist, frame the hands. Left leg goes back, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk or jump, top of the mat. Halfway, fold, chair pose and hold. Okay. Palms go up, sit down a little bit lower. Stay on the breath, deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, lift to the ceiling. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink just a little bit more for 3, 2, 1. Drinking bird. Come up on those toes. Arms go back. There's hot coals under the heels. Stay and breathe for 3, 2. Feel the quake and shake in the thighs. And 1. Good. Heels down, arms up. Chair, sit down for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Grab the big toes. Peace sign fingers. Pull, pull, pull. Palms to feet. Second and third toes at the wrist points. Just keep breathing. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then come off the feet as you rise, nice and easy. Good. And then bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Good. And then grab a sip of water. Shake it out if you want. Grab some water. It's a nice little warm up. All right, middle of the mat, eagle, right side. Okay, so right under, right leg up and around. Bring the knees, wrap the arms. You can grab the tops of the shoulders, wrap the legs if it's available. Okay, stay on the breath. Belly is pulled in. Breath is in and out through the nose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Okay. If you fall, get back in. We've got plenty of time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Good. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. And then unwind, eagle, left side. So left under, left leg up and around. Okay. Again, bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Hug in, staying on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Belly's in. This looks really good this side. Okay. In and out through the nose. Keep those tapas and the heat going. Good. One more breath. And then unwind the arms, unwind the legs. Good. Inhale, standing knee raise, right knee up. Hold and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Belly's tucked to the spine. Keep breathing, flex the right foot. In and out through the nose. Airplane, right leg goes back. Palms face the floor. Okay, lock out that left leg, stay on the breath. And then slowly come out, shake it out. Okay, standing knee raise, left side. Left hand to the left knee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good job, good focus. Airplane, left leg goes back. Palms face the floor. Again, belly's pulled up and in. Stay on the breath. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come out. Good. Shake it out. Tree right side. Right foot to the inside of the left calf. The inner part of the left thigh. So you're going to ground down. Again, belly pulls in. And then either decide to keep the hands low or you can have the fingers in mudra. But what you're going to do is squeeze the shoulder blades wherever you are. So whether the hands are low, you're going to open up the heart center and then stay on the breath and breathe. Soft gaze out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Good. And then lower. And then shake it out. Good. Tree left side. Okay. Ground down. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right calf or the inner part of the right thigh. Okay. Ground down and then bring the hands to center. Again, fingers can be a mudra, but you're going to squeeze the heart open, open up the shoulder blades, soft gaze, and then stay on the breath and breathe. Okay. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Breath in, breath out. Good focus, Margaret. One more, inhale. One more, exhale. Good. Hands to center. And then lower the leg. Good, shake it out. Top of the mat, extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Last one. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Crescent lunge, right side. Right foot forward, toes of the left. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Good. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Good. You're going to inhale the arms to the center. Exhale, back to cactus. Okay. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, cactus. Good. Inhale up to crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, right hand up. Triangle, right side. Windmill the arms, right hand to the floor of the block, left hand up. Good. Staying on the breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Twisting triangle, left hand down, right hand up. Twist and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Twisting. Breathing. One more. Good. And then come out of the twist, pyramid to the right side. Step the left foot in, interlace the hands, bow to that front knee. Belly pulls up and in. Throat is locked. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Good. One more. And then ground into both heels as you rise. Nice and easy. Good. And then step the back foot to the top of the mat. Release the arms. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Crescent lunge, left side, left foot forward. Toes of the right. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Now, you're going to inhale the arms together. Exhale, cactus. So we're doing a lot of opening of the heart. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, good. Inhale, palms together at the center. Exhale, cactus. Good. And then back up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Triangle, left side. Again, windmill the arms. Left hand to the floor of the block. Right hand up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Twisting triangle, right hand down, left hand up. Okay. In and out through the nose, so keep the tapas going. Breath in, breath out. Twist a little bit more, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, in and out through the nose, twist, breathe. Good. And then come out of the twist, pyramid to the left side. Throat is in a throat lock position. Hands can come behind the back, bow to the front knee. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink a little bit more. Last one. Good. And then ground down as you roll up. Nice and easy. Good. And then step the back foot. Again, grab a sip of water, shake it out, whatever you need. Good. How you feeling, Margaret? Just give me a thumbs up if you're good. Good. Great. Top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to downward dog. Make sure that heels are to the mat to the best of your ability. Good. And then roll into plank. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop to the knees. Rise into camel. Okay. Hands come to the back pockets, opening the front line of the body. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Stay in and out through the nose if you can. Keep breathing intently. Breath in. Breath out. Last one. Good. And then just sit down on the heels. Come out of camel. Sit down on the heels. Hands to the knees. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, breath out. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Good. And then gently find your way to your back for bridge pose. Okay. Feet are going to be hip width distance apart. And then you're going to push up, tuck the chin, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Interlace the hands behind the back. Push up. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. You can do in and out through the nose if you want to, again, keep the tapas going, the heat in the body. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breath in. Breath out. And then slowly lower. Take one deep inhale. We're going to do another bridge. One more exhale. In and out through the nose. Keep the tapas, the heat in the body. Okay, bridge number 2. Push up. Roll up. Come up on the shoulder blades. Tuck the chin. Stay on the breath. Breath in. Breath out. In and out through the nose for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet come together, one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Couple more. Last one. All right, happy baby. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Bring the feet into the frame of the body. Rock side to side. Good. Hug in, curl in, tight, tight ball. Bring everything up. Kiss the knees. Tell yourself I love me. I love me. Good. And then roll it out. Left leg goes long. Bring the right knee into the chest. Hug in. Take the right leg up in the air. Point and flex the toe. Maybe turn the ankle around. Good. And then lower the right leg to the right side. So probably about like a 30-degree angle from the floor if you can get it. Try to keep the left leg on the mat. Okay. So again, hold the inner part of the thigh. And then right leg comes up, cross the body as you go to the left side. So left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Figure 4, right crosses over left. Interlace the hands behind that left knee. And then using the elbows to push the knees out. Bring the knees in, push and pull. Okay, maybe twirl both ankles around, using the elbows to get deeper into the stretch, pulling the knees in. Supine twist, guide the right knee over to the left. T-top that right arm. Good. And then release. Right leg. Left knee in, arms at the rib cage. Left leg goes up, point and flex the toe. Maybe twirl the ankle around. Lower the left leg to the left side, about 30 or 40% from the ground. So take it out to the left side. Hand will be in the middle of the left thigh. All right, and then cross the body. Left leg goes to the right side. Right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Figure four. Left crosses over right. Interlace the hands behind the right hamstring. Again, use the arms and elbows to push the knees out. Supine twist. Extend the right leg, guide the left knee over to the right. And then T-top that left arm. Keep breathing. And then release the left leg to the mat. Right into Shavasana. Feet flop open. Palms face the ceiling. Eyes are closed. Deep inhale. Exhale. Just allow yourself to sink into the mat, to receive the benefits of your Shavasana. And totally let go. Day and Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. Today's reading is on recapturing the sparks. When we find ourselves stuck in first gear, when our energy reserves are on empty, when we feel like our very life force is slowly being sapped, lost sparks of spiritual light can be regained and restored in our lives. When asked what they want most from life, most people mention the following: happiness, joy, prosperity, peace of mind, wisdom, freedom, enlightenment, purpose. What do these have in common? We can't touch them. We can't see them. They emit no aroma, nor do they have a taste, weight, or color. But according to Kabbalah, all these intangible qualities can be expressed by a single word: light. Just as sunlight contains all the colors of the rainbow, spiritual light contains all the colors of fulfillment that a human being seeks throughout existence. The resplendent spiritual light permeates all reality, but there's one problem. As we've discussed, negative actions can create negative effects. Every day we consciously or unconsciously react to ego-based desires and instincts. Each reaction creates a new negative force that robs us of our light. These forces are very real, despite what our egos might tell us. These dark entities have no life of their own. They subsist off our energy. We nourish them each time we display selfishness, intolerance, anger, fear, or any other reactive trait. As their power grows stronger, our lives grow progressively darker. Shards of light are drawn out of the destructive entities that reside within your being. Their life force is cut off, and you are replenished with divine energy. Life grows brighter each and every day as billions of sacred sparks return to their source, your soul. Happiness, joy, prosperity, peace of mind, wisdom, freedom, enlightenment, purpose. It's all available to you. It's all available to you. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Take a deep breath in, awakening the heart. Take a deep breath out. Gently roll to the right side. And just cup your head in your hands for a moment of pause, reflection. Finding all that is good and well and right in your life. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gently push yourself up to a seated position. Bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale together for one Om. Hands to third eye center. Bow. Thank you, Margaret, for your beautiful practice this evening, for creating space on your mat for yourself, for me, and for those that cannot practice yoga. You matter. You make a difference. Together, we both say, Namaste. Yeah, very, very good. Okay, let's see.
There we go.